Alright guys, this is Mock Draft Mondays in full effect, 7-round mock. From here on out, these mocks will be what I think the Cowboys may do, so let's get right into it, guys. Let's go. Alright, so we have a trade right out the gate. Cardinals move up. They want our number 10 pick. We get their number 16 pick and number 49 pick, which we're going to utilize here in just a minute. So let's get to the first pick here. Greg Newsome, the number 16 pick after trading down with the Cardinals. This guy is moving up draft boards very quickly. Cowboys have high interest in here. They went to the Northwestern Pro Day. They met with Greg Newsome, and he is a first-round talent and probably high up on the Cowboys board. So now we have a player across from Trayvon Diggs. He has all the measurables that you want. Speed. He fits that range for the Cowboys, like 6 foot and above. Those metrics are still in effect here with McCarthy and Dan Quinn. So now we're getting this secondary going, cooking with grease, but we're not done yet. Another trade here. This time the Cowboys are moving back into the first round, this time to pick up the safety high on their board. And I think the Cowboys' #1 rated defensive back here, especially the safety spot. And we're talking about Trevon Moehrig. Round 1, number 28, moving up to grab him. Cowboys need that single high safety to really run Dan Quinn's defense, and you get the one that they want. You know, I'm not so sure that they're high on Richie Grant as the fans are. I think the target really is Trayvon Moehrig, and you're going to have to probably move up into the first round. Cowboys flip the pick from the Cardinals, move back into the end. They get their guy. All right, so let me know what you guys think about this move here. Very interesting conversation. Let's continue the draft. Here we go. With all the trades we've been able to do, the Cowboys come out of this draft looking pretty. We have the 2nd round pick here, Pete Werner, 6'3", 238 pounds. The Cowboys are very high on the Ohio State linebackers. I'm hearing that they are high on Pete Werner. They like his position flex. You know, he could be another one of these types of players that could fill in that Keanu Neal type of role. He can play him at will. You can play him at the mic. Very versatile player. They like his measurables, 6'3" especially, and he's tested really good at the Pro Day. Cowboys have high interest here. You know, I know some simulators have him going later, but, you know, expect the Cowboys, if they're going to make a move here, whether it be Pete Werner or maybe even possibly Baron Browning, these guys will have to go early. These guys are not going to last long, so Pete Werner on the Cowboys' radar heavily. Mike McCarthy and Dan Quinn were at that Pro Day, like I said, so expect something to happen here in the linebacker position. You know, they are hunting linebackers, whether it's Jamin Davis, Pete Werner, Baron Browning, possibly the TCU kid. But, you know, you get a good player here, throw him into the mix, somebody that you can rely on, hard-nosed, gritty linebacker. This is a Mike McCarthy type of player. You know, we talk about Garrett guys. This is going to be a thumbprint from Mike McCarthy and Dan Quinn when you add Pete Werner into the mix. Let's get to the next pick here. Here we go. Cowboys in the 3rd round. MARLON TUIPULOTU out of defensive tackle out of USC, 6'2", 307. This is the pick in the 3rd round. Cowboys keep adding bodies into the defensive tackle mix. MARLON comes with good accolades coming out of USC, and he's going to be able to get right into the mix and be a fast track into the lineup. He's going to be in there suiting up next to Gallimore, Tristan Hill, and may the best defensive tackle get the playing time. That's what we need here. We need more bodies. He gives you some depth there, can play the run well, and he can, you know, he can bring some pressure as well up the pocket. But I like this pick here for the Cowboys in the 3rd round. We're getting going here with the defense. I love it. We're rebuilding this defense. It's much needed. Let's get to the next pick here. Here we go. Adding a quarterback into the mix. Yes, the Cowboys have been low-key looking at quarterbacks. The Cowboys were at the Florida Pro Day. A lot of people are fixated on Kyle Pitts, but they are looking at quarterbacks. Kyle Trask, a possible target here for the Cowboys. 6'5", 236 pounds. More of a pocket passer, but, you know, somebody that can really play into the program here with Kellen Moore, and he's got a good arm. So getting him here in the 4th round, you can develop him. This is what the quarterback whisperer does, Mike McCarthy. So this could be a pick that the Cowboys utilize somewhere in the draft, nabbing themselves a quarterback. All right, in the 4th round, this is our compensatory 4th round pick, CHUBA Hubbard, running back out of Oklahoma State. you know, you'll get the people that say we have Pollard, we have Zeke, but do we have a third running back, and do we have something for the future? Now you do. And CHUBA Hubbard, a speedster. You know, you can really push the defense, and we need that. You know, I like what we have in Pollard, but give CHUBA Hubbard in here. It's possible somebody that you can throw in here to the mix, has good credentials to his name, and Cowboys were at the Oklahoma Pro Day, so expect the Cowboys to have high interest here. If available here in the 4th round, the Cowboys could make this pick here, and it makes a lot of sense adding another player into the stable of running backs for the Cowboys. In the 5th round, Cowboys take a wide receiver, FITZPATRIck, wide receiver out of Louisville, 6'2", 208. I've been high on this player here, and the Cowboys have interest as well. Met with him at the Senior Bowl. He shined at the Senior Bowl. The Cowboys typically in recent years have drafted players that had interest at the Senior Bowl, so there's a whole lot of choices here. But for what Mike McCarthy likes to do, throwing in another wide receiver into the mix makes a lot of sense for the Cowboys. It probably will happen. This will not be a full-blown defensive draft, guys, so get ready for some offensive players in this draft class. FITZPATRIck is a name to keep an eye on here in the 5th round. Okay, continuing on. Round 6, Isaiah McDuffie, the linebacker out of Boston College, 6'1", 227 pounds. I'm a big advocate of this player in the Cowboys. You know, they typically go the other route when they're looking at linebackers. So keep in mind for some of these linebacker type of colleges, whether it be Boston College, Isaiah McDuffie, maybe Iowa. You know, the Cowboys will bring in another linebacker into the mix, if not early, somewhere in this draft. Isaiah McDuffie, a former safety, you know, converted to a linebacker. So could he be your next will linebacker, taking over Keanu Neal, getting some snaps in there? We'll see what he does. Continuing on in the 6th round, we're picking up Puka Williams, running back out of Kansas. Now, what I like here with this player, he gives you some pop in the return game. This is why I'm taking him here. It's a late pick. You know, you're throwing some darts at the board here to get CeeDee Lamb off of punt returns, kick returns. So Puka Williams does that, has a lot of speed, and very, very elusive. The number 1 elusive running back coming out of the draft is Puka Williams. If you can grab him here, he's a steal, and you're adding another mix in here into the offense, another weapon. All right, with the final pick here in the 7th round, the Cowboys are going to throw a flyer at offensive tackle Brendan Himes, offensive tackle out of Nebraska, 6'5", 298 pounds. I can confirm the Cowboys did meet with this player. They did a virtual visit with Brendan. So 7th round pick, develop the player, throw him into the mix. You know, we do have a decent, you know, amount of players in there with Ty Nsekhe, recently added Brandon Knight, and Terrence Steele continuing to develop, but you need more players. You can never be short on the offensive line. We learned that lesson the hard way last year. Let's do a recap of the draft. Greg Newsome, we jump back into the 1st round to grab Trevon Merrick. I think this is really what's going to have to happen. Pete Warner, the linebacker, in round 2 gives you, you know, somebody that you need in the mix for linebacker. In round 3, Marlon TUIPULOTU, defensive tackle, TRASK, CHUBA Hubbard, FITZPATRIck, Isaiah McDuffie, Puka Williams, Brendan Himes, offensive tackle, guys. So very good draft here, in my opinion. You know, we have to get out of the tunnel vision. Everybody's throwing the same names. You can't keep retreading the same names, the same prospects. The Cowboys are going to end up breaking people's hearts when they come out with different players. All right, so guys, let me know what you guys think of the mock draft 1.0, mock draft Monday. Let me know what your mock draft Monday is. Okay, give me your 7 rounds in the comments. I do like to read those. Continue to like, subscribe, and share, guys. Catch you for the next one. Peace.